out. They screaming peace when there ain't no peace. Israel, pop a sign in the streets. Look at me, the center of attention. Black Messiah, coming with a vengeance.
So y'all know y'all are not supposed to work on the Sabbath, correct?
I know.
There's no work. Give me Nehemiah 10. This is what else you can't do on the Sabbath. There's rules for today. Today is the Lord's Sabbath day. And they ain't teaching that in none of these religions. In all these religions, where they go to church at? Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. That's not biblical. Sunday is the first day of the week, like the officer said. Go ahead.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 10, verse 31.
Come on.
And if the people of the land bring ware of any victuals on the Sabbath day.
Victuals is talking about food and clothing. Food and clothing. On the what?
On the Sabbath day.
The Sabbath day, the seventh day, read.
To sell. That we would not buy it of them.
That we would not what?
Buy it of them.
So what that mean? Gene, what that mean?
I did not hear that.
Oh, today you're not supposed to buy or sell anything. All these stores around here are supposed to be closed.
That's right.
There's no buying or selling. There's no working.
Right.
You're not supposed to do that.
Right.
It's the Lord's Sabbath day. Read it again from the top.
And if the people of the land bring ware of any victuals on the Sabbath day.
On the Sabbath day, that what?
To sell. That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
We ain't buying nothing on the Sabbath. Today we don't buy nothing.
Right.
From Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, there's no buying or selling. It's God's Sabbath day. Go ahead.
Or on the holy day.
Or none of our holy days. We don't buy and sell on our holy days because those are also considered what? Sabbaths. Read.
And that we would leave the Sabbath year and the exaction of the every debt.
Now give me Exodus, what is that, 16:23. 16:23.
Right.
There's no working, there's no buying or selling. What else? Exodus 16:23.
The book of Exodus, chapter 16 and verse 23.
Come on.
And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord has said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath.
So Moses is telling the people, tomorrow is the holy Sabbath. So this is on a Friday, before sun sets. Your Friday. All right, read.
Unto the Lord, bake that which you will bake today.
God, he said, bake what you're going to bake today. Do what?
And seed that which you will seed.
Seed means to boil. So bake what you're going to bake, boil what you're going to boil. Read.
And that which remaineth over, lay up for you to keep until the morning.
Do what?
Lay up for you to keep until the morning.
What that mean? What y'all think that mean? It said lay it over and keep it for the morning. What that mean? Make enough for you to have tomorrow because you can't do what on the Sabbath day? Cook. Cook. There's no cooking. There's no working, there's no buying or selling, and there's no cooking today. So you got to prepare your food the day before and leave it over for today. That don't mean you can't eat. There's a lot of cold foods we can eat. There's pasta salads, you got cereal, you can eat sandwiches, chicken, pizza, fruit, tuna salad. There's a lot of things that you can eat that you ain't got to cook today. The Lord said, prepare your stuff Friday before the sun goes down, so Saturday you'll have something to eat.
Bring it out.
Today is the Lord's Sabbath day. Read it again.
And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord has said. Tomorrow is holy Sabbath.
This is a prep day. This is for you to prepare your stuff today. This is Friday. He said, prepare your stuff today. Read.
Unto the Lord. Bake that which you will bake today.
Bake what you gonna bake today, Friday. Read.
And see that you will see.
And boil what you gonna boil. Get your cooking done and out the way. Read.
And that which remaineth over, lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
Lay it over for you to have in the morning so you'll have something to eat. So what do we learn? On the Lord's Sabbath day, we're not to do what?
Sell or buy.
Sell or buy. What else?
Work or cook.
Work or cook. Now, the next thing you got to do, give me that Leviticus 23. And then Hebrews 10. Leviticus 23, start at verse 1. This is another thing you got to do for the Lord's Sabbath. Come on.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, and verse 1.
Read.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord,
Read.
which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation.
A what?
Holy convocation.
A holy convocation. Keep that in mind. Holy convocation, right? Go ahead.
Even these are my feasts.
Read.
6 days shall work be done.
6 days you got to do your work. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Read.
But the 7th day
But Saturday, Friday, sundown, read,
is the Sabbath of rest.
it's the Sabbath of rest. Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, that's the Sabbath of rest. Read.
And holy convocation.
A what?
And holy convocation.
A holy convocation. What's a holy convocation? It's a holy gathering. You got to meet.
Bring it out.
Just like y'all go to church on Sunday and get together on the Sunday, God said, do that on Saturday.
That's right.
But y'all still got to apply the rules that goes along with Saturday. No buying, no selling, no cooking, no working. And with that, you get with like-minded believers and do what? Go through the Bible, learn the Bible, go through the scriptures, learn what you're supposed to be doing in life. They're not teaching you that in church.
Bring it out.
Before you get Hebrews 10, give me Ezekiel 22:26.
Bring it out.
Ezekiel 22:26. Because these so-called religions are supposed to be teaching you what? Right from wrong. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. They're not telling you you're supposed to have fringes on your clothes. They're not telling you you're supposed to dress modest and have on a modest dress or a modest skirt. These are fringes. Look at all the brothers out here. They got fringes on their clothes. The man and woman of Israel, they wore fringes on their clothes. That's a law. I'll get that for you. Read that.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 22, verse 26.
Come on.
Her priests have violated my law.
See that? The priests today are the pastors. God's saying these pastors today have violated his laws. Come on.
And have profaned my holy things.
Look at that. Have profaned his holy things. Read.
They have put no difference between the holy and the profane.
Look at that. These pastors don't put difference between what's holy and what's profane. They got people out here eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. All those are abominations to God.
Bring it out.
Y'all know y'all not supposed to be eating that according to the Bible? Pork is a nasty animal. You're not supposed to be eating pig. You're not supposed to be eating catfish, shrimp, or lobster. All those is bottom feeders. You know that, sis? Those are abominations. God said these people don't put difference between holy and clean. They're not showing you right from wrong. Read.
Neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean.
They have showed no difference between unclean and unclean with foods and clothes and laws and all that. Read.
And have hid their eyes from my Sabbath.
They don't tell you that today is the Lord's Sabbath day. Trust me, a lot of these pastors know that the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest.
Bring it out.
They tell you to keep the 10 Commandments, but guess what? Remember, the Sabbath day is a commandment in the 10 Commandments.
That's right.
And they still go to church on Sunday.
Right.
Read.
And I am profane among them.
God is profaned among all these religions. These religions are what? Man-made. God didn't give us religion. God said, keep my what and live? Commandments.
Right.
Keep my commandments and live. That's what God said. He didn't say keep my religion. He said keep my commandments.
That's right.
Read.
Her princes in the midst thereof are like wolves.
Look at that. They're like wolves what?
Raven the prey.
Raven, we the prey. So they come out here to teach us all the wrong things, and guess what? Black community is destroyed. Hispanic community is destroyed because we don't know right from wrong now. Now go back to Hebrews. Hebrews 10.
This is Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 20,
25.
25. not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together.
We're not supposed to forsake the assembling of ourselves together. You got to gather yourself together with who? Like-minded, righteous men and women keeping God's commandments.
Right.
Read.
As the manner of some is.
As some of these people do, but doing what?
But exhorting one another. And so much more, as ye see the day approaching.
As you see what day approaching? The return of Christ. Y'all see what's going on out in the world. Y'all see Ukraine and Russia at war, America at war, China at war. The value of the American dollar is dropping. Food is high, gas is high. Y'all see what's going on? COVID-19 in the earth. People dying. There's a new disease coming called Sears that's supposed to kill even more people than COVID-19. They making you get injections without knowing what's in this shot. All these things are happening in the earth, and our people are blind to it.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.